I've seen many horror movies over the years, and there are many horrible characters that I really enjoy watching. But there are some where even I think, wow, I can't stand you. So today I will be naming some horror movie characters that I absolutely can't stand. Characters that are so insufferable that it takes me a lot of courage to even start the movie, because I know the characters in them, especially the ones I'm gonna name in this video, are really, really going to annoy me. So the first character I have is Micah from Paranormal Activity. So starting this movie, I thought it was just gonna be a normal couple and a normal paranormal stuff happening, and we're gonna get that on tape, you know, security footage tapes throughout the house. And I thought, oh, that's a very cool premise. I couldn't stand him. Every time Katie told him, hey, I feel unsafe and something's going on, he just brushes it off. He doesn't believe her. He's like, don't worry about it. And then eventually he just uses her worry and her trauma and her issues to exploit her by making jokes about everything that's going on, not taking it seriously, provoking the entity instead of trying to get help. Everything he's told not to do, he does. Which, I mean, technically drives the movie forward, but as a character, it's insufferable. I mean, I get that there are some characters that are meant to be infuriating just so the story keeps going, but that just makes me hate the character. So when they die, I don't care. I'm kind of happy about it. I'm kind of like, oh well, thank God they had it coming. So that's what I thought with this character. I can't. Why? Every time he did something, it was just a facepalm. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Are you taking anything seriously? This is your girlfriend we're talking about. This is not a joke. You've seen the signs, but he just chooses to ignore the signs and keep provoking the entity. It does drive the story, so I guess it's okay. And he's not the most hated character on this list. It's just one of those characters where I'm like, okay, I will watch the movie, but I just know this character is going to annoy me. But I keep rewatching it anyway. The next character I have is Nancy Downs from The Craft. So watching The Craft, it's a very spooky Halloween movie. It's about witches. I mean, I love movies and TV shows about witches. She was just, even in the beginning, she kind of annoyed me, even though she wasn't supposed to be bad in the beginning. I found her a bit unsettling, but not in a good way, in a bad way. And then towards the end, when she got power, she was so power hungry and so jealous, so frustrating. Oh my god, I kept screaming at the TV like, please, please get her. Please put her in her place. Please. I think a lot of people have had a friend or known someone that had a friend that prayed for their downfall or did everything in their power to make sure you don't thrive, and she just reminded me of that, and it was so annoying. Every time there was something about the rules of nature, she was just ignoring it and feeling like she had a god complex, and I just don't like characters with god complexes. I think they are very annoying. Good movie, annoying character. The next character I have is Christian from Midsommar. I don't think this is a controversial take at all. I think many people despise him. I mean, his girlfriend literally loses her sister and her parents in the same night, and he's just trying to go on a trip to Sweden and like try to not bring her, and then turn the whole conversation around so she apologizes. And then when he does eventually reluctantly takes her with him to Sweden, besides the stuff that happens in Sweden itself, he goes and, well, I wouldn't say he cheats because he was drugged, but he did flirt and look at and was interested in the girl. So it was weird. Every time she asked for help, he just made her feel bad for needing support, for having issues with her parents and her sister dying. I mean, that's a very, very big thing. And he just kept being like, why is this girl being like this? Why does she keep asking for my understanding and affection? I don't have time for this. Oh my god. And it was just, I felt so bad for Danny because she kept apologizing to him. So he's one of those characters where I'm like, okay, well, I don't like you. The ending for him wasn't a good one. I mean, did he deserve it? Well, I don't know if anyone deserves that, but I think if one of the characters in the movie deserved it, it would be him. I really don't like him, even though I've watched this movie like 5 or 6 times. I love the movie, but he is just so toxic, and infuriating to watch. Infuriating to watch. Yeah, the next character is John Coleman from Orphan. I think I have a little theme going on here because every time I despise a character, they either have a god complex or they're very egotistical in a way. So I think that's just two things that I can't stand personally. Arrogance. I just don't like those people. So John Coleman is one of those characters. He's not a completely bad character. He's not the worst on my list. It drives the story because he doesn't believe his wife when she tells him that the orphan is acting weird. But then at the same time his wife had told him things that like either she's seeing stuff or she's saying this stuff for a reason. But because there's a history with her drinking alcohol, I get why he didn't believe his wife. But just the way he always, I mean, it's fine if you want to see your adopted child as your own child and protect them as well, but I think he just turned a blind eye in general. Like, it was just a blind eye. It wasn't just supporting his new kid, it was just turning a blind eye to everything and pretending everything is perfect, and everything his wife said that doesn't make it perfect is just wrong, and she's crazy and it's not okay. Once again, it's a character that because of their negligence and their power of turning a blind eye or not taking their partner serious, that the story keeps going and doesn't stop at the first half hour. But still, I think there's another way to write a story than making one character insufferable and having them be like, no, everything's fine, don't worry about it. I just can't stand it. And he's, oh my god, do you see what's happening here? He's not, but he should. So that's why he annoys me so much. I can't stand it. So the next character I have is Chris from Carrie. This is just technically your generic bully character, but I just think she just keeps going. Like, usually you have a bully and they do a couple stuff in a movie, but she just kept going. It's as if, wow, damn. Every time she did something, I was like, well, didn't you do enough? Do you have to keep going? Do you have to keep doing this to Carrie? Why are your pranks so evil? What are you getting out of this? I didn't get it. It was like, sometimes you see bullies and they're like, okay, they do mean stuff, they say mean stuff, but she just took it one step or 20,000 steps too far. And she kept doing that throughout the whole movie. And I don't know why. It gives me an unsettling feeling, and I think like, wow, this is not a person I want to go to school with. No, thank you, I am good. It's just, why? Instead of being angry watching her on the screen, I just get so confused. I'm like, why are you doing this? What's the reason? What are you gaining from this? Nothing. You're not even, it doesn't even seem like you're enjoying it. All you're getting is you're getting problems for yourself and making Carrie feel horrible about herself. That's all you're getting from it. It's not worth it, and you're too stupid to see it. So it's a character where I'm like, okay, well, can you just think for 1 second? Thank you. The next character I have is Paul from Cabin Fever. So, I can't stand this man. He is so annoying. Such a bad person. The whole movie, I was just like, what's going on? Why isn't it? It didn't even feel like the movie was depicting him as a bad guy. It was kind of depicting him as just a guy in love with his childhood best friend. And look what's happening to the group. So sad. But I don't know what this guy's doing. So he's in love with his childhood best friend. Tries to tell her how he feels. Getting shut down a little, but not completely. And then he has hope. Okay, so you're like, oh, poor guy. I hope they get together if they survive. That's what I was thinking at the beginning. But then they cuddle in bed. And then for me, I felt very uncomfortable when he started touching her. I was like, I don't remember you guys talking about this. I don't remember her speaking to you about this. I think she's sleeping. So I don't know why you're touching her while she's sleeping. You get consent when you're sleeping. So that made me very uncomfortable, and that's how he found out she was infected. So the first thing he does is puts her in a shed with the other people without properly speaking with her. Just saying, yeah, it's for your own safety and our safety. Don't worry. Not even giving her the time of day to actually explain why she's in there, or giving her the option to choose to go to the to the shed herself. Like, let her at least think about it for a second. And then he goes and has sex with another character while she's literally dying. What? Why? Who wrote this character? Who thought anyone would feel sympathetic towards him? I didn't. I couldn't stand him. I think the movie was very funny and cheesy and a good 2000s fun horror movie. But that character was just so disgusting. I don't like him. We'll watch again though. But not for him. That's for sure. For sure not for him. And now the last character I have is not a surprise. It's a recent one. It's Bear from Obsession. So, watching Obsession, I thought it was gonna be, oh my god, something's gone wrong. So, okay, I knew it's gonna be about an obsession, about a wish, and it went wrong. And I thought, reading the plot, that the character was going to try and make it right throughout the movie. That did not happen. That didn't happen at all. He didn't care. It seemed like the only thing he cared about was the inconvenience it was bringing him to some extent. Like, the acting crazy part he didn't like. Not the whole, she's literally not in control of her own choices anymore, and you're essaying her, and she's in love with you. You're not trying to change that. What's the point? He was still trying to act like the nice guy throughout the movie. His whole awkward, shy thing that he had. It's not working. You're evil. You're evil. This is just, oh my god. That line, what's so bad about being with me? Whoa. Okay. When I saw that in the cinema, I turned to my friends and I was like, do you hear this? That was the line of the movie that's what the movie's about. She's literally begging him to kill her because she has one glimpse of being herself. And the first thing he says is, what's so wrong about being with me? It's not about that. It's not about you. Also, he cheats. Well, he doesn't technically cheat, but he was emotionally cheating, and he was maybe going to cheat. It looked like he was going to before Nikki came in. I can't handle it. And even at the end, when he took those pills and tried to throw them up again, I was like, you can't. Multiple people have died now. And you don't care. You still want to throw it up. Like, just because he was now also in a trance, that's why he stopped making himself throw up. But he was going to make himself throw up so he could live. Because he still at the end, even with all his friends dead and understanding that she doesn't actually love him, still at that moment he still didn't care and still was selfish and still wanted to keep her in the trance. Oh my god. It's very, very unsettling, and I can't stand the character. I can't. Great villain, horrible character. Great villain, horrible character. Those are the horror movie characters I can't stand. There are more characters that annoy me, but these were the characters that for some reason, I can't stand them. I can't. Some of these make sense, I think, to most people. Some of these might be unpopular opinions about how much they annoy me, but I just think because, I don't know, they annoy me personally the most. So, that's why I put them in this list. And if there are any characters that you don't agree with, I really want to know. And if there are any characters that you're like, oh, but you missed a great one, that's really insufferable, just please let me know, because then I can not watch the movie. Or watch it if I want to annoy myself. You never know. Thank you for watching. I enjoyed making this video today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!